But I have heard coughing, I have heard footsteps. As soon as I hit that door, my eyes started burning. I saw a very tall, large shadow. I feel like we will capture some EVPs.
It's interesting. I did not do that.
Is anybody back here? Human? Breathing? I feel you over there in the corner. Welcome to our Appalachian Nightmare. What's up, guys? My name is Chasity, aka the Luminary Luna Beams. I'm a psychic medium and an astrologer that specializes in the paranormal. And tonight we are at the very large Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting night. Stay tuned. Before Allegheny Lunatic Asylum became one of the most allegedly haunted places in America, it was a massive architectural marvel with a seemingly noble purpose, housing thousands of patients from across the greater part of the Appalachian region and beyond. This facility housed what we would consider normal everyday people all the way to the certifiable criminally insane. The story begins back in 1858 when the Virginia General Assembly authorized the construction of a new mental hospital. The architect, a man named Richard Snowden Andrews, had a grand vision for it. He designed this place according to something called the Kirkbride Plan, an architectural model based on the revolutionary idea that fresh air, sunshine, and a beautiful environment could actually help heal the mentally ill. But this dream was almost immediately shattered. Construction began in 1858, but the rumblings of the Civil War brought everything to a grinding halt. It was a long, difficult process. It wasn't until 1881 that the asylum was finally completed. The result was a testament to the sheer perseverance in the hands of countless masons. And in the end, it was an impressive feat, considered the largest hand-cut stone masonry building in all of North America at this time. As you can imagine, the approach to treating mental health conditions in the 1800s was far from modern. Individuals with mental illness were often viewed as a source of family embarrassment and were frequently institutionalized or confined to prisons. The reason for committing someone to an asylum in the 1800s paints a truly disturbing picture. Looking at the commitment records for the asylum's first 30 years, it's clear that the definition of insanity was incredibly broad and often cruel. People were locked away for what we now consider trivial or unjustifiable reasons. For example, commitment forms list everything from bad habits to grief after being mistreated by a spouse. People were sent here for desertion by husband, jealousy, or even something as bizarre as rattlesnake bites. It's a shocking look into a time when a person's fate could be decided by the prejudice and social standards of an era. The asylum was overwhelmed by an influx of patients from all backgrounds and ages, many of whom were admitted because their families were either unable or unwilling to care for them. This resulted in severe overcrowding as a wide range of conditions, both valid and questionable, were deemed sufficient for institutionalization. While the Allegheny Lunatic Asylum was planned with a progressive architectural vision, its history unfortunately reflects a darker narrative common to many institutions of its era. Stories of neglect, abuse, and even murder became part of its legacy. The notable vision of fresh air and sunshine was long gone. By the 1950s, this place had become a living nightmare. The patient population had swelled to over 2,400 people, nearly 10 times the number it was ever designed to hold. Underfunded and severely understaffed, the asylum was a powder keg of human misery. Patients were crammed into rooms, left to languish in the conditions that can only be described as inhumane. And the treatments? They were nothing short of barbaric. This was an era of desperation where doctors used procedures we now find horrifying, like the infamous ice pick lobotomies and painful electroshock therapy. Patients were chained in solitary confinement and forgotten. But perhaps the final, most tragic indignity was reserved for the end. For those who died here, forgotten and unclaimed by their families, their final resting place was numerous graves in the asylum's private cemetery. A number, not a name. A final symbol of their forgotten existence. The final chapter of Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum's dark history began to close in the decades leading up to 1994. A nationwide movement was underway, deinstitutionalization, which argued for the treatment of patients in their community, not in these isolated, antiquated asylums. Its severe overcrowding and inhumane conditions have become a scandal, with local newspapers highlighting the shocking squalor. But the writing was on the wall. A new modern psychiatric hospital was being built just down the road, and a class action lawsuit filed by the families of the patients finally sealed the asylum's fate. It was a court order that forced its doors to close for good in May 1994. The remaining patients were moved, and this monumental building, after over a century of sorrow, was left to rot, sitting vacant, left with nothing but memories and the residual energy that lives in its walls and maybe even more. In 2007, this forgotten titan of stone was given a second chance. It was sold at auction for $1.5 million to a contractor named Joe Jordan. Along with his family, took on this monumental task of restoring this historic building. And to fund this immense undertaking, they gave the asylum a new purpose, a destination. Today, this place stands as a living museum, offering a window into the stories past. You can take a historic tour that explores its architecture and its pivotal role during the Civil War. Or, for those brave enough, like ourselves, you can join paranormal tours and ghost hunts, seeking out the very spirits that make this place so infamous. It was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1990, and today it stands as a testament to the history and the human spirit. It is a preserved piece of the past, ensuring that its dark and tragic stories within its walls will never be forgotten. Join us tonight as we investigate the infamous Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
So we're getting ready to start the investigation. We are headed up to the second floor first. And yeah, this place is huge. So we're going to try to cover as much ground as possible. And let's go.
They're all glistening because it's so hot.
Ooh, look, there's an old car over there.
Oh.
It's really pretty.
They did a good job on this place.
This must have been administrative. These are the sitting room. Starting to lighten it. So this is the second floor. Ward 2. So this must be boys and girls split. And I can tell because of the paint on the walls, and then another staircase. It's in on it too. What?
Fire footage, man. B-roll anyway. Really should go get that mask. An insane asylum. How many times would I ever get the opportunity?
Yeah. This is like one of those community type rooms. This area feels different, don't it?
Yeah.
A lot of compounding.
That was me. I'm sure. My foot squeaked. Huh?
Just heard a scream.
Looking back at the footage, I'm not sure if I heard a scream, but I could have swore I did. It did not sound like it come from inside the room. I just wanted to note this because I do bring this up a little bit later in the video, and I just want to be transparent with you guys. It could have very well been V's foot, but just in case, I wanted to include it for full transparency. All right, guys, let's jump back into the video.
Guys, this place is the epitome of creepy. Look, there's a whole nother wing down there too. Oh, never mind. It just, well, probably is. Yep. When you were here, they wanted you to feel locked down. That's for sure.
I'm getting pains in my stomach really bad. I swear to God, I saw a shadow. It's moving across the floor.
There's so much over here.
Well, if we want to start out with something that makes me feel weird, this would be the place. Alright guys, so we're going to be using 2 pieces of Durham Paranormal's equipment. We have the cigarette REM pod. It is triggered by touch only. So as if they grab it, they go to grab a cigarette, it will activate. Okay, and then we'll be using the Snow device by Durham Paranormal, the Phantom Reply, and it does light up, so it does have to calibrate. Red for no, green for yes. Right here, and I'm going to put this down here because I feel like I saw a shadow. So hopefully, if anybody wants to touch one of these cigarettes, please come forward. You can try to grab one of those to let us know that you're here. We've already heard sounds. I've heard footsteps. I've heard a cough. All the doors are closed. Nobody's on this hall. We are like in the back. We're all the way on the other end of the asylum on the 2nd floor in the 2nd ward. And to me, it gives it away as possibly the men's ward because it is blue on the walls. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on our investigation.
That cat ball's going off.
That might be.
Cat ball's going off.
I just set it down.
Literally?
This has a 6 foot.
You got one going? Okay.
Yeah. This has a 6 foot range. So it might be me. If that was you, touch it again. That might not have been me. Said no, or walked on that side of me.
All right.
Could be me. Okay.
All right, we're rolling.
Okay guys, I need your help with this one. This happened so quick, it almost looks like a hunched shadow figure ran in between V and myself. But with that being said, could it be something to do with the camera and like the shutter speed? Normally when that happens, it doesn't have such a curvature to it, but honestly, it just looks like something ran across the camera. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm not going to say this is paranormal, but it was definitely something that needed to be pointed out.
The one bad thing is you've got the camera lens right next to the light.
It's not affecting it.
It's affected me. That's the bad thing.
I left this in just to make everyone aware of where the light was and how the shadow could be created. If anything would have passed in front of the light to create a shadow, it would have also passed in front of the lens. So that's why I left this in, as just a little bit more evidence towards what we potentially captured here.
All right, so we're gonna listen. Let's listen for about 5 minutes. It's obvious that we're on the children's ward. V did tell me, but when we walked through, there's nothing but child stuff, so I can't avoid that. But I have heard coughing. I have heard footsteps, like I said, so let's just listen and see if we get any EVPs. Everybody's on a different floor, and we are in the furthest spot that we can be from where we came in almost. So guys, let's just go ahead and ask some questions. If there's anybody here with us, which I do have to say this, when I was looking that way, it could have been my eyes, but I say it's playing tricks on me and trying to be kind of debunking, but when you have abilities that don't always work so well because you talk yourself out of it, but when I was in here while V was walking around, and I think I got it on the night vision, I saw a very tall, large shadow, and next to it I saw a small shadow. So it makes me wonder if there is a protector energy here over the children, but is it so much a protector, or is it something else that's holding children here?
An oppressor.
Yeah, like an oppressor, but that is a protector, oppressor. That's kind of what I'm feeling from that. I feel like there was like an epidemic that ran through here too, with these kids. There was some type of outbreak of disease at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say near the 30s, in the 1930s or 1920s.
Something like that. I'll have to check my notes.
But if there was, we can insert it here. But I feel like there's kids. I see like they're getting sick to their stomach and stuff. It's really sad. There's a huge sickening feeling in my stomach here, 100%. So whatever came through here, it was pretty bad, the illness.
I tried to find specific information after the investigation of any illness that ran through the children's ward, but I could not find anything. Find this bit of information that seemed relevant, that was in addition to my pre-channeling that I'm getting ready to share with you right here.
If that's true, can you let us know? But yeah, we're going to be quiet just for a few minutes and see if we see anything. Don't be afraid. I'm a mama. I'm a mother. I have 3 children myself. If you're a child, come touch one of the balls, please. You're a demon. Was that you? I'm getting this cold feeling on my back again. Is there anyone here with us that would like to make their presence known? I feel like I felt that energy just come through that door. They have a camera down there. I don't know if it'll pick up anything, but I sure as hell felt like something come through.
I seen a flash. I seen a shadow. I got it on camera. No way.
I seen a pretty big shadow, and that's part of my pre-channeling too, guys.
It sure was.
Yeah. We will see something tonight that is all black shadows. I feel like we'll see it. There is a strong energy here as well that can make you very sick, like nauseous, which I've already experienced that. Darkness in the door. These are words I heard, darkness in the door. What is it? What does that mean? Darkness in the door. The first place we come to.
What do you guys think about this so far? Let us know what you think in the comments. This place is nuts. The ceiling is so ominous.
The pressure's changing. The pressure's just shifted in here. It just went.
I felt it.
Yeah. It's either the biometric pressure or spiritual pressure. There might be a storm coming through.
Does anyone want to play with our cat balls? I know they're supposed to be for cats. There's by the name, but they are fun to play with. I play with them myself.
Can I help you in any way? Do you need any help? I saw a vision of handprints coming out of one of these doors, like on the floor, like all ominous. So weird, putting away. I feel like I'm seeing things move.
Salem College alumni. Go Wildcats.
I'm going to go ahead and get out probably necrophonic and see if we can pick up any answers. Bats. Hello?
Who's we?
Bathroom. Did something happen in the bathroom? That was a scream. Can you see us? Welcome. Heard a sound in that room. Yes. Did you just make us go upstairs? Did you hear that?
Yeah, the 4th level's the most active.
Nice.
Where's the most active here now?
The hole. Bible. Stay here. Do you like prayers? Can I say a prayer for you? Are there any children's spirits left here? No. I personally are not getting any like actual child spirits. It's more of a residual energy than anything. Just got a breeze on my arm.
What's your name?
Please, can you help me?
I think it said, show me.
What do you need help with? Hello?
I'm gonna kill you.
Hall boy?
I feel a breeze on my back.
I do too. There's a breeze coming through.
It's like every time we turn this on, something comes in.
Could somebody touch my hand? I do feel a weird little twinge right here on my hand.
What is your name?
If you want, you can touch my hand. Is that what it said?
No. Yeah, I think it said for you.
We'll find out.
It could have.
We'll find out when Post did it. It's the he's back.
Did anyone die in here? Who was it?
Be quiet, though.
This is crazy. Do you like it here?
Would you like for us to go fully lights out? What floor should we go to next? They're here. Who's here? I will say there's like a horde. There's like a horde of spirits in this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's multiple portals.
Horde, like a horde of spirits that travel in like a group, or they're like all together, but I don't think it's in this building. So tonight, guys, we can't go in any of the outbuildings. It's just the main building. But I was being very drawn to some of the outbuildings, and I think some of them are way far gone. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is probably pack up and move on. The energy that I had felt feels like it kind of fizzled out a little bit. We're not getting any activity. So I think we're gonna move on to the next investigation.
What a great start to the investigation. I feel we made some legitimate contact and got some great answers from the Necrophonic app. Honestly unknowing, because I had no idea there was a legitimate unaliving in that area. Also, between the shadow figure that I saw with my eyes, what V saw, and what we potentially captured, it does validate other claims in this area. We also got a few EVPs, and I'm going to go ahead and let you know in this next part, in part 2 investigation, we get so many EVPs. If you have headphones, I highly recommend using them so you don't miss it. It is echoey. We are in a large space, but it's definitely worth it. Stay tuned.
Somebody say, I forgot. It was a man, he said, I forgot. So basement.
Well, we got a bunch of different places to go. This looks like a washroom. A bunch of artwork.
Ooh, here's a big open space with chairs.
And some painted walls.
Smell like piss. There's a light in this room. Hey. When you walk past, there was a light. There's not anything to go in the dark. Maybe it's because you can see through the walls. Yeah, you can see through the wall. Okay. This is it.
Creepy waiting room area.
One thing I keep forgetting to do is take pictures.
This is the shower room. They had to stand and get sprayed, basically. That's what it looks like.
My eyes burning.
Yep, here we are.
I know this may seem like it's obvious, but truly at the time, I was not thinking lobotomies were done through the eye. I thought they were done through the nose. Even though I had just walked past the picture, I really didn't pay much attention, and truly, 100%, my left eye was burning in the corner like something was in it. And this happened multiple times while being in this area. So you just have to take my word for it, but I found that to be very interesting.
My eye, as soon as I hit that door, my eye started burning for no reason. I didn't rub it or nothing. I say, Alright guys, so I have an experiment. So Sean Austin Paranormal developed an app, I believe called SPI. I downloaded it before we left on the App Store. That's why I have my tablet here. And I'm going to open it up. It's pretty cool. It has a listening feature and it works with AI. The whole point is it's supposed to be listening and using EVPs and trying to pick up on messages. We are in an area, I don't need to use the word because I've been told if I use the word, you might not get anything at all, which has already been slipped up and said, so we're going to see what happens. And you can even have like a map. It shows we're here, and you know, you can actually interact with it. So search hotspots, report paranormal activity. Thought it was pretty cool. What I'm gonna do, and this is just an experiment, you know, to see if we get anything interesting. Is there anyone here with us in this sub-basement that would like to speak? And it can take a while. It doesn't work like that. Matter of fact, I'm probably just going to sit it down right here. So far for us, except for the second floor, it's been a quiet night. This is sub-basement, and we did something on the first floor. We have devices set up all around us.
Are we completely alone?
Is it too hot for even the spirits?
I'm feeling it cool down on the side here. One of you coming over to talk to us? We're friendly. We're not here to be mean or hurt you or ask hurtful questions. We just want to talk.
And we're so far away from everybody else, there's no way the only noise pollution would be from cars outside. I do hear cars, but I did just hear a bang. If you're here and you don't have a ton of energy, if you have devices all around us that are putting off energy, feel free to touch them.
Yeah, just don't pull from the low ones. Would you be willing to come forth and have a conversation with us?
Maybe. It said maybe. Well, what would convince you to come speak with us? Are you scared to talk to us?
Whoa, what a capture. That was definitely an EVP. It doesn't match any of our voices, and the device did not say that. We wasn't running anything. That was a legitimate capture of V's first name, which he normally does not go by. He likes to go by V, and these spirits are constantly calling his name. Fascinating. Great capture.
Fear.
Are you afraid to talk to us?
Hold on. Did we scare you in any way? You can come talk to me. Yeah, you have to think these people, they were fragile-minded, they had trauma.
Yes.
Yep.
Getting a pain in my chest right here.
Did you like to play cards? I see the cards over there.
Silence.
You said silence?
Yeah. Silence. You don't have to speak with us if you don't want to. We're not expecting anything. We're just here to see if there's anybody that wants to step forward. I can speak with you, but you have to come closer to me.
If you want us to leave.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think that was my stomach.
It went.
Yeah. I'm pure metal, babe. If you would like for us to leave, if we're disturbing your peace, could you tell us? We have this machine over here that allows you to say yes and no with green and red. If you would like, tell us yes, and we will head out and we won't mess with you anymore. I truly mean it.
Do you like the fact we have the lights on?
I'm starting to get an uneasy feeling.
Yeah, there's a cold breeze coming. It's like a feeling to get out.
If you touch one of our devices and set it off, we will leave.
No. It says no.
I heard go.
No, it says no. It says
No.
it on the screen.
I'm just saying, but I heard the words go.
Yeah, it's the feeling to get out. We don't want to do with you. Well, that's fine. You don't have to do anything.
Catball casualty. Ooh, are you making my hair stand up?
They don't like the light on, they said.
Which light?
The light.
I won't turn it back on anymore. I want you to know we love you. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to be anything more than a listening ear.
Now is that better?
Are you okay?
Can you finish this tune for me? It said, now is that better? It said, not really. That's pretty interesting. There's a tone to the replies, you know?
Mm-hmm. Specific. Short.
Is there anything we can do to help you? Stop. I don't know what saying is.
EVP just in.
What is sound?
Feels so good. Sam?
It's the device, baby. It's the app.
Shoulders getting pain in it. Like a strong pain.
It's almost like somebody's telling you to get up off the floor. It's like a little, it's almost like a lady, maybe not a little lady, she's like, get up on the floor, this is inappropriate. Like they weren't allowed to do What you're doing?
And I'm not provoking. I'm just really, really hot and needed to cool off for a second. Definitely spent more than enough time.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for communicating if anybody was willing.
Yeah,
I swear, like, I just saw a head, though. Like, I'm seeing things in here, but I can't prove anything. It's just weird. I gotta go to the bathroom.
If there's anything I want you guys to know, is the fact that I didn't actually fart several times while I've been in here. And I've been holding my fart for you.
Whoa.
Just so you know.
Did you not hear that?
What?
Did you kick something? That was coming from there. You didn't hear that?
Cool. I heard a tick right here just now.
No, it was like, it was something fell. Unfortunately, the only evidence that would potentially got here was not farting again. So, yeah. I have to take a PP and I'll have to take a...
It's interesting. I did not do that.
Yeah, I bet you didn't, because we're going back the way that the damn noise came from. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
It's like something wants to communicate
It's this way.
this way. Something wants to communicate, but at the same time, it's like something's
Something's not letting it.
Yeah.
I get that feeling too.
Yeah. Sure enough.
Alright, so that wraps up our second investigation, but before we move on, let's discuss a couple things. First, the SPI app was really cool. I did find it interesting. I do want to use it again at some point soon. I recommend checking it out. I'm going to put a link in the description box below. Second, those EVPs. So, I know that we capture a lot of EVPs, and I want to tell you guys very briefly how we do that. We do not film with regular cameras, we do not have mics, and we do not have boom mics. We are using the audio from our cameras on our phone, period. And when I go back in and listen to the footage, I have headphones on and I'm listening for any anomalies. I generally increase the sound by stepping it up. It goes all the way to 1,000 per save. So if I save the video multiple times, I get to continually increase the volume. So that's what I do, and I end up finding these things. The reason I think that we find more EVPs is because our audio is of everything. We're not canceling anything out, and this is why we're getting all of these EVPs. Lastly, I just want to add a screenshot of what people experience down in the lobotomy area of Trans-Allegheny before we move on to the third investigation, which will be of the 4th floor. And let's just say, can we get a little poltergeist type activity? So stay tuned, you don't want to miss it.
I see.
Fixing stuff. Looks better now.
Wow, beautiful architecture. hot as all can be up here. Housekeeping.
Well, there's a fan down here.
Instantly get a dryness on my tongue. It's interesting floor pattern. Yeah. Huh. It's 2 fans. Oh. Well, my eyes was deceiving me.
Since this place was so large, we had no idea where everyone was, but we ended up running into OnlyPhantoms on the 4th floor. I've left in some of the footage per request of the viewers. I did run a poll on our YouTube channel, and you guys wanted to see some of the building since we did not get an official tour. So that's what I did, and I wanted to leave this in to show you exactly how far away they were from us when we end up leaving and going to the other side. So keep this in mind when we're moving forward in this next bit of footage.
It's like an overlook. That's the 3rd room. Hang on. I was drawn to this room. It's interesting.
For me, it's creepier than the others.
Yeah. It's the creepiest place we've been to.
I feel like we should. Oh no, I'm sure it keeps going. But if not, we should stay right here. Ooh, right here. This huge energy just went right through me. Is anybody back here? Human? Breathing? Are y'all up there?
Guys, get prepared for a very interesting and confusing ride. We are not alone up here. Things are already starting to make sounds and move, and trust me, it gets way, way better.
Noise.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it could be expansion and contraction of wood.
Powering off. Powering on. Welcome to Alltech
You didn't
Lansing.
hear the banging over there at all? Guys, we made it up to the 4th floor finally. It's super hot. We're in this side with like some really serious wooden floors. Sure, there's a lot of expansion of wood and contraction, but there's some weird sounds. When we walked across that floor in there, seems like it's more giving, meaning like it's more lumpy. You hearing this? Is that you making a noise? Can you do it again, please? You want us to know that you're here. I feel you over there in the corner. If it's just a mouse, it could be moving, it could be an animal. But I don't think so. I feel the energy coming from one of those.
For whatever reason, at this exact moment, the camera glitches out and it stops recording for a few seconds and resumes recording. We did not do this. We did not notice this until post-edit. I have no explanation for this.
Wow, thank you so much. You want to play a game? I heard you like to play games. Okay. So I heard that you like to make a noise, and whoever makes the most noise on each side wins. The only thing I really have to offer is a cigarette. It is making my chest really heavy right here.
Bats.
Bat or mice?
It's a bat.
A bat's not going to make that much noise though, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't you hear him outside earlier?
No, I'm talking about the bangs.
Oh, yeah.
Extra large
They're not
bangs.
going to make bangs like that.
I don't know if that translated on camera, but it was really loud.
As far as we know, there's no one up here on this wing with us.
They're way too far away. Like, we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of feet down corridors. This is the most unique part of the building in terms of like the flooring in the rooms. Did you like staying up here? Did you get to do arts and crafts? I feel somewhat oppressed energy. It's hard to say, like some of the loud.
Yeah, because that's a bunch of bats now.
It's a lot of bats. It's like they're right behind that door. So honestly, it could be bats. If that's a bat, that's a big ass bat.
I'd almost swear it was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
What do you mean it is?
Oh, I'm hearing some growling.
I'm hearing whooshing of air.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's out there.
Was it scary in here at night?
I just had a vision of something on all fours crawling fast towards us.
After the filming of this location, I did discover that one of the reports of the 4th floor is a creeper, which is very interesting. And I'll also add this. If you look down the hallway, you might see like kind of a shadow moving. I can't tell, honestly. It looks like artifacting on the video, but it does look like there is some movement on the videos that we captured very close to the ground, almost like something is on all fours.
It's probably Percival.
Do you want to try to get us out of here? Is that why you're making the noise? Do you like the company here? That was a hell of a noise. How about we turn on our spirit box? I feel a woman and a male energy. There might even be multiple energies working together. Like, but they don't have to run down the hall beside of us. They're going through the walls. Is that right? You're moving through the walls? All right, well, we're gonna turn on a spirit box session and maybe do a quick one of those, and then we might even move into an Estes session. All right. I heard something over there. Can you do this?
That was close. 2, 3.
Only heard 2.
1 came from back there. Can you tell us your name? Is there anything evil up here?
Do you like playing games?
Who's there? Put it in long enough.
There's a light shining through that one room. Is that always in there?
Okay.
You see over there in the corner?
Yeah, I see it.
Was that there before?
I don't think so. Is there anyone here?
No, they're coming around the corner.
Where are you?
No, they're coming around the corner.
So what we're seeing here is OnlyPhantoms coming from the entire opposite side of Trans-Allegheny. I wanted to leave it in to give you a perspective of how far away it was. I truly do not think it was them making the noises, and I also am not sure it was the bats. I think the noises that were made woke up the bats, and that's why they started turning around and screaming and hollering and doing bat stuff. There's been bats everywhere we've went over the summer. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. This was definitely 100%, in my opinion, poltergeist activity, and I'm going to insert a pre-channeled message here.
Even the patients were visited by spirits here. They did see them as well. Super crazy. I feel like we will capture some EVPs, hear faint screams tonight. And objects moving on their own. I don't know if it'll be our objects or if that's something that's well known to happen here, at least. Okay, that was them. I hope that was them. That was a boy screaming, "Let go." That was outside. Did you hear somebody scream? Go look off the balcony.
Guys, again, please go check out the link in the description if you want to see the full pre-channeling. I got a lot of stuff on point, but it didn't line up with some of the stuff in the video. It lined up with what I talked about with the tour guides that night, and we didn't make it to that specific area. But yes, a lot of the stuff I got correct. Super proud of that. Go check it out. Link in the description box. And now we're going to finish up this video real quick. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. And let's finish out this video.
Oh, I've never gotten this REM pod to go off.
Once. Maybe.
No. Not yet.
Look. Did you do that?
No. Touch that cat ball again.
Could it have been you walking?
Couldn't have been that.
It's really hard to say to you though, like again, towards.
Yeah, when we get home and start reviewing, you're gonna see so much.
You've been wonderful hosts, and maybe we'll catch you again sometime.
Please don't make me feel bad.
Yes. And
Because I am starting
most importantly of all, you guys have to stay here. You can't go with us.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, you can't come.
But you can leave it any time.
We love you and we wish you all peace.
Find the light.
So,
No,
I was waiting on you to figure it out. Fourth. Nothing but a couple of cracks and pops from what we can tell.
There's some loud ones. We went on that end.
Yeah, that's my favorite end. The furthest down is where we get a lot of noise.
A lot of
Yeah.
noise. Big bangs.
Definitely a lot of
Bats,
noise.
Over there too, and I'm like, that can't be bats.
I was about to say, I didn't see a bat up there earlier.
I
Unless the,
hear them. Don't see them. But there's no way they did the kind of stuff we heard.
Yeah, bats can't make thick thuds like that. That were
yeah, we
bassy.
didn't see any when we were up there earlier. There was a bat on the 3rd floor, but the 4th,
Okay.
I didn't see one yet. So
We skipped the 3rd because feeling kind of drained.
It could have been them flying around the tower.
Yeah, possibly, but some of it was a little. We'll have to go back and review, but to me, I felt some energy. I felt the energy too, so for me, that's a little validating.
well, there you go.
Guys, what a crazy way to end a night investigating one of the most haunted asylums in America. I'm telling you right now, there were times I really did want to show fear and run out of the 4th floor, but something that I've learned along the way and something that I've trained myself to do is not to jump around, scream, or run, because it adds energy into the situation, and that's how you have bad things happen when you paranormal investigate. Not taking a jab at any teams or anything. It's just something I wanted to clarify. We really did enjoy our time. Huge thanks to Robert for helping us get this location. It was an amazing time with amazing people, and we want to go back one day and explore and investigate the outside buildings. Guys, if you like this video, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon and our YouTube members. We love you guys. Peace out.
I hope the support house is as active as it was last time. It's going to trip them out.
Yeah, it will be.